I heard a concept the other day, and I cannot remember where it was that I heard this concept, but I do remember the concept. Beautify your life. Beautify your life. I find it to be an extraordinary, beautiful concept. Beautify your life. But what does it actually mean to beautify one's life? Yeah, the conditioned mind. The conditioned mind will immediately think in terms of something material. A beautiful partner or a Ferrari. A Ferrari would beautify my life, definitely. But from the non-dual perspective, it has not much to do with things. The conditioned mind. Yeah. I think it's easier for me to start with talking about the opposite of beautify your life. The conditioned mind is almost always out on a kind of a crusade to try to force existence to comply to its will. The conditioned mind has this idea that happiness somehow is a destination. I cannot be happy right now. Something needs to happen before I can be happy. I need to acquire something. This? It cannot be this. What? So the conditioned mind is operating, so to speak, from a starting point of lack. It lacks something. It needs something. Always. So in that sense, the conditioned mind is complicating life. It is filling its life up with struggle and pain conflict, more struggling. Not much beautify your life in that. So the non-dual awakening is an unfolding of beautifying life. Actually, it's quite simple. The conditioned mind has a problem, an imagined problem. And the conditioned mind, as long as it has this problem, then life is a drag. And the conditioned mind is absolutely certain that the only way to be happy, to achieve happiness, acquire happiness, acquire, once again, is to somehow solve this problem. The problem has to be solved before I can be content, before I can be happy. So until that happens, life is a struggle. And the conditioned mind cannot imagine that it can be any otherwise. But see, the only problem is that the problem is imaginary. I'm not saying that life is without challenges. Well, of course, life is full of challenges. But when it's seen through the amount of challenges that one encounters in life is on another level. See, the conditioned mind is constantly creating new challenges. And then the conditioned mind names these challenges as problems. But when it's seen through what is really going on, then one sees that, yeah, life is challenging, from time to time painful, and even after the non-dual awakening, there will be pain and sometimes also suffering. But it's a different kind of suffering. It is acknowledged that being experiencing the life, a human being, experiencing being a human being, that includes pain and sometimes effort and sometimes also suffering. But the suffering is felt, it is seen. One does not loses oneself into the suffering, so to speak. One does not get blinded by the suffering. So the suffering is felt, and it passes through unrestricted out on the other side. And it cannot destroy the happiness that is there. The sheer joy of living, the sheer joy of experiencing, the acceptance of what is, as it is. So to beautify your life, that is to inquire into the suffering, inquire into the belief systems that perpetuates the suffering. They have to be questioned. They have to be questioned. Where do they come from? How did I come to believe these things? And are they true? Are there any truths within these belief systems? Then one has to dedicate oneself, to commit oneself to being 100% honest. Not 99.99% honesty. That leaves a little playground for illusion. No, 100% honest with oneself. And what that means is that when you do the inquiry into your belief systems and you reveal the falsehood within them and you ask the question, are they true? And when you see for yourself directly what the truth is, then you choose the truth, no matter the consequences. And then you will discover that these belief systems, they are merely habits. Habits that have been perpetuated themselves often for decades. So they are sticky, as all habits are. They are sticky. But every time they recreates themselves. Every time they recreates themselves, then you expose them to the truth that you have discovered for yourself, again and again and again, lovingly and patiently. You tell yourself, no, Hans Christian, that is not how it is. The reality is And that is what I'm going to stick with. And in that way, slowly, sometimes quick, it's different. Sometimes it's very easy. Sometimes it seems to be a bit more difficult. But the process is always that when you discover something that is painful within you, it is a sort of alarm clock. There are belief systems that are in conflict with reality. This is like a small speaker, a loudspeaker, saying, "This is customer service. Customer service. We have discovered." We have discovered a belief system that is in direct conflict with reality. And then you look into these belief systems, and I really do recommend that you take that you have a notebook, and then you start writing down the belief system. So that you expose it directly to yourself. I believe that. Okay. When I believe that, then this and this is happening. Okay. I believe that. Is that true? Is there any truth within it? I believe that. Where did this belief come from? Write it down and then read it again. Take some time to investigate each belief, each conviction. I think that's a better word. Don't be in a hurry. The first time you experience a belief system dropping away, a belief system dissolving, you'll be amazed. But do not sit around waiting for the belief system to go away. Because at the moment that the belief system dissolves, you will not experience that. What you will experience is every belief system has an they tend to activate themselves in certain situations. Very often in certain social situations. Convictions and belief systems, they are being triggered and then activated within these special social situations. And when you have done this inquiry into the belief system, and you have come to see the truth, and then the truth is dissolving the belief system, then suddenly one day you will find yourself in a social situation where this belief system previously tend to activate itself. And then you will be in this social situation, and then nothing happens. Peace, tranquility within. And you will be amazed about the freedom. And that discovery, that experience, that will be the fuel for the continuous journey into your conditioned mind. And that is a very beautiful, sometimes painful journey. But that is the essence of beautifying your life. For these belief systems, these convictions, they are veiling beauty. So every time that a conviction and a belief system is dissolved, it's just like some kind of curtain. And there it is. Beauty. Beautify your life. Go do it. Not only beautify your life, but beautify life in general. That is what will happen. Life gets beautified, which is not entirely correct because life is already beautiful and beautified, but the veiling of it gets dissolved. The veiling gets pulled open by the inquiry into the convictions. That is the conditioned mind. And the conditioned mind is nothing but a habit. A very, very deep-seated habit. Yes, it is. But it is nothing but a habit. Thought patterns interwoven into each other that has been repeated for centuries. Centuries? Yeah, in humanity. And then when you beautify life, you will start to create beautiful things, manifesting beautiful things in the outer world, beautiful things that has their life on their own, that you do not cling to the beautiful things. The mere process of creating beauty is what drives you. Beautify your life. Beautify life in general. Let's do it together. Let's beautify life together. Thank you.